तो हे गाइस, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल। आज हम पढ़ेंगे क्लास 10 के फिजिक्स का पहला चैप्टर, लाइट रिफ्लेक्शन एंड रिफ्रैक्शन। So basically light is a form of energy, as we all know, and there are two phenomena related to light. The first one is reflection, the second one is refraction. So what is reflection? The bouncing back of light when it gets incident on a reflecting surface. So this is the phenomena of reflection. So this is the mirror and this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror, and this is the normal to the mirror which is perpendicular to the mirror. So now when an incident ray gets incident at this point and gets reflected in this direction, so this phenomena is considered as reflection. So this phenomena is known as reflection. Now it's time for refraction, the change in the path of light when it travels from a rarer medium to denser medium and vice versa. So हम इसके बारे में आगे पढ़ने वाले हैं, तो let's move to laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection, as we all know. The first one is the incident ray normal to the mirror and the reflected ray all lie on the same plane, and the second one is the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. It means let अभी हम पहले लॉ के बारे में पढ़ते हैं. So एक प्लेन ले लेते हैं. Let this be a plane. Let us consider a plane, and the incident ray, the normal to the mirror, and the reflected ray all lie on the same plane. It means this be a reflecting surface, and this is the incident ray coming from a source or a light source, and this is the normal, and this is the reflected ray. It means that first law states that three of them, that is the incident ray, the normal to the mirror, and the reflected ray, all lie on the same plane. It means ये reflected ray किसी और प्लेन में लाई नहीं कर सकता है, तीनों एक ही प्लेन में लाई करेंगे. एंड अभी हम पढ़ते हैं सेकेंड लॉ के बारे में. द एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस इज इक्वल टू एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. It means let us take a mirror. This be the mirror, this be our mirror, and this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror, and this is the normal to that mirror which is perpendicular. Now it is the incident ray gets incident at this point and reflected in this direction. So it is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray. So what is angle of incidence? The angle in between the incident ray and the normal is known as angle of incidence. And what is reflected ray? The angle in between the reflected ray and the normal to the mirror. So basically the second law states that angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. It means if angle of incidence is equals to 30 degrees, then angle of reflection will be also 30 degrees. So angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. Let's move to image and its types. So what is image? If the rays coming from a point after reflection meet at another point or appear to meet at another point, then the second point is called the image of the first point. Let this be our mirror, and this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror. Okay, so this is the let this be a reflecting surface, any reflecting surface, and this is the light ray coming from an infinite point and gets incident at this point, gets reflected in this direction. Now from the same point or from the infinite, let this be another ray coming from that point and gets incident at this point, it gets reflected in this direction. So basically the meeting point of the two rays is known as the point of image, or the object formed at this point is called as the image of the first point, or from where the source the light has been come. Okay, now there are two types of mirrors. So first one is there are two types of images. So first one is real image and second one is virtual image. So let's move to real image. If the light rays coming from a point actually meet after reflection, then the image formed is called as real image. It means this is the mirror. In the first case we have learned that the two rays meet at the point, then if the light rays actually meet at that point, then at a common point, then the image formed at that point is known as real image. It means the image or the object formed here is the image of the first point and it is real image. Now let's move to virtual image. If the light rays coming from a point after reflection doesn't meet actually but appear to meet at another point, then the image formed is called virtual image. It means let this be the mirror of and this is the second case of that same condition. This is the mirror, this non-reflecting side, and similarly this is the ray or the light ray which came from a infinite direction or infinite point. Similarly this is the another ray came from infinite. When gets incident at this point, these two rays reflect in this direction, reflect in this direction, but when we टेक द व्हेन जब हम इस लाइट रे के कंसिडरेशन में लेंगे, जब इसके पीछे में जब एक डॉटेड लाइन बनाएंगे तो वो लाइट रे मिरर के पीछे से पास होने की तरह दिखेगा. सिमिलरली दिस लाइट रे गेट्स रिफ्लेक्टेड इन डायरेक्शन, बट व्हेन वी टेक द कंसिडरेशन ऑफ दैट द रिफ्लेक्टेड रे, हम इसके पीछे से जब एक डॉटेड लाइन बनाएंगे तो ये सिमिलरली इस डायरेक्शन में रिफ्लेक्ट होगा. सो ये दो रिफ्लेक्टेड रे जो पीछे से एक्सटेंड करने पर जो जिस पॉइंट पे मीट करेंगे, जो उस पॉइंट पे जो इमेज फॉर्म होगा उसे हम कहते हैं वर्चुअल इमेज. इट मीन्स द लाइट रेस आर appear to meet at another point, but they actually doesn't meet. So this phenomena or this image in this condition is known as virtual image. So let's move to mirror. So as we all know, mirror is a reflecting surface, and there are two types of mirrors. So first one is plane mirror and second one is spherical mirror. So what is plane mirror? The mirror whose reflecting surface is plane. It means जिस mirror का reflecting surface plane होगा, as we can see that this mirror has a plane reflecting surface. So जिस भी mirror का plane reflecting surface होगा उसे हम कहेंगे plane mirror. Now let's move to spherical mirror. Those mirrors whose reflecting side is curved are called spherical mirrors. It means जिस भी spherical mirror, जो भी spherical mirror हो, जो भी mirror जिसका reflecting surface curve होगा, inwards या outwards, it depends on the type of spherical mirror. So this is the, let this be the mirror, this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror. So this is also a spherical mirror, and let us take this is the mirror and this is non-reflecting side of that mirror. So this is also a spherical mirror and this is also a spherical mirror. So these are two types of spherical mirrors. Now let us move to the types of spherical mirror. As we have studied earlier, that there are two types of spherical mirrors. First one is concave mirror and second one is convex mirror. So अभी हम पढ़ेंगे concave mirror के बारे में. The mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inwards or whose reflecting surface is like a cave is called as concave mirror. So this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror and this is the reflecting side. So whose reflecting side is curved inwards. It means this, as we can see that this mirror has the reflecting surface curved inwards, or it is like a cave. So when the light ray travels from a point and get incident in a cave, this means that the mirror is called as concave mirror. Now convex mirror. The mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outwards or bulging outwards, then the mirror is known as convex mirror. It means this is the convex mirror, this is non-reflecting side of that mirror, this is non-reflecting side of that mirror, and this is the incident ray or anything, or this is the reflected ray or the light ray coming from a source or an infinite point. Okay, so basically this mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outwards or bulging outwards. It means as we can all see that the reflecting surface is bulged outwards or it is curved outwards. So when the mirror is bulged outwards, then the mirror is known as convex mirror. So now let's move to some definitions related to spherical mirror. So let us study some definitions. So first one is center of curvature. What is center of curvature? We don't know. So let's study. The center of the imaginary sphere of which mirror is a part. It means let us take a spherical mirror. This is the convex mirror. Concave mirror. Then this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror. तो चलिए हम इस कनकेव मिरर को कंप्लीट करते हैं एक सर्कल बना के. सो ये बन गया एक सर्कल अपना. तो ये कनकेव मिरर जिस सर्कल से एक्सट्रैक्ट और जिस स्फीयर से एक्सट्रैक्ट किया गया है, उस स्फीयर का जो सेंटर को हम कहेंगे सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. इट मीन्स दिस इज द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर ऑफ दिस कनकेव मिरर. अगर हम इसको बेसिकली ड्राइंग बना के करेंगे या डायग्राम बनाएंगे, सो ये नॉन रिफ्लेक्टिंग साइड हो गया इस मिरर का. सो बेसिकली दिस इज द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. ओके, सो दिस पॉइंट इज नोन एज सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. सो नाउ it is marked as C. Okay, now let us study radius of curvature. What is radius of curvature? The radius of the imaginary sphere of which mirror is a part. It means let us take another concave mirror similarly, and this is the non-reflecting side of that mirror. Let me complete the full circle or the sphere. Okay, तो सर्कल तो ठीक से नहीं बना मेरे हाथ से. So the radius of the curvature, the radius of the imaginary sphere of which mirror is a part. So it is, as we can all see that this concave mirror is a part of this spherical mirror. So the radius of the imaginary sphere, so this is a sphere and it has the center C, as we have studied earlier. And so the radius, what is radius? the line or the line segment joining the center and any point on the circumference of the circle. It means, so this is the radius of the curvature, that is CA. So this is the radius of the curvature. It means it is denoted by R. So what is radius of curvature? The radius of the imaginary sphere. Imaginary sphere, it is not a complete sphere, it is just imaginary. So whose the imaginary sphere of the radius of imaginary sphere of which mirror is a part. So it is marked as R. So now let's move to pole. What is pole? The midpoint of the reflecting surface of the mirror. So now let us take another mirror, concave mirror. This is the concave mirror, and this is the non-reflecting side, and this is the center of curvature. Okay, so this is the center of curvature, and this is the radius, as we all know. So the midpoint of the reflecting surface, not the midpoint of the imaginary sphere, the midpoint of the reflecting. So how much is the reflecting surface? Up to this much, from this much, and from this to up to this much. So the reflecting surface, this reflecting surface का midpoint को हम कहेंगे pole. So it is the midpoint of the reflecting surface, so it is known as, it is denoted by pole. Okay, and it is marked as P. So this is the pole, and this is center of curvature, and this is radius of curvature. Now let's move to some other definitions. So what is principal axis? The line joining the pole and the center of curvature. Okay, so ये हमारा concave mirror हो गया, ये non reflecting side हो गया इसका, और ये हमारा हो गया pole. So it is the pole of the mirror, and this is the center of curvature, as we all know. So the line joining the center of curvature, the line joining the pole and the center of curvature, it means the line. So let me take a line that will join pole and the center of curvature. Okay, थोड़ा हो गया, हिल गया. Okay, so this is the line joining the pole and the center of curvature. So this line is known as principal axis. Okay, so this line is known as principal axis. Now it is time for aperture. The diameter of the reflecting surface of the spherical mirror is called as aperture. So let us take us another mirror. So इसी mirror में हम बना देंगे सब, तो clumsy हो जाएगा, समझ में नहीं आएगा. So this is the non-reflecting side, this is the spherical mirror, concave mirror. So the diameter of the reflecting surface. So note that not the diameter of the imaginary sphere, the diameter of the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror. It means this is the reflecting surface, the diameter of this reflecting surface. It means from this point to up to this point. So this is this AB. Let me name this A and B. So AB is known as the aperture. Okay, AB is known as the aperture of the spherical mirror. Okay, so this is the aperture of the spherical mirror. Now let's move to focus or principal focus. So a point on the principal axis of the mirror at which the light rays coming parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet or appears to meet. Okay, so a point on the principal axis. Let me draw another concave mirror. This is the non-reflecting side of that mirror, and this is the pole of the mirror. This is pole denoted by P, and this is the C or the center of curvature. So, and this is the principal axis. Okay, a point on the principal axis of the mirror at which the light rays coming parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet or appear to meet. It means, let us take a light rays coming parallel to the principal axis from the infinite source. Okay, from infinite source, let this be parallel to the principal axis. So these are the rays coming parallel to the principal axis. Let me draw another ray here also. Okay, थोड़ा सा हिल गया, and this be the ray came similarly from the infinite source. A point on the principal axis of the mirror at which the light rays coming parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet at another point, or meet or appears to meet. Okay, so this is the light incident ray came from the infinite source. When gets incident at this point, it gets reflected in this direction. Okay, similarly this ray will also gets incident at this point and gets reflected in this direction. So the meeting point of these two rays coming parallel to the principal axis is known as focus. Okay, or the principal focus. We can see this is known as principal focus, but we can see shortly that we can tell that shortly that it is the focus of the point. Okay, so we can tell this as focus, not the principal focus. Okay, principal focus लिखने के समय काम आता है, so shortly हम इसको बोल सकते हैं focus करके. Okay, so a point on the principal axis at which the mirror the light rays coming parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet or appears to meet. So एक्चुअल में मीट जो हो गया इसका केस हो गया, अभी appear to meet वाला केस तो करना है. So let us take an concave, now let us take a convex mirror, not concave mirror. Okay, so ये appear to meet वाला केस convex mirror में ही होगा. So this is the non reflecting side of this mirror and this is the pole of the mirror and this is the principal axis. Okay, the principal line, let me extend this principal axis up to behind the mirror. Okay, so this is the C. Okay, actually this is the C, but we will take this as C, so because हमें पढ़ने में या समझने में आसानी होगी. So this is the C and this is the focus. Okay, for which the light is coming parallel. Okay, let this not be the focus. Okay, इसे हम focus नहीं मानते हैं. चलिए हम इसे, ये सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर और ये पोल हो गया. सो ए पॉइंट ऑन द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस ऑफ द मिरर. चलिए और एक लाइट रे पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस ले लेते हैं. ये हो गया हमारा एक पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस वाला एक रे, और सिमिलरली इस तरफ भी एक बना लेते हैं इंसिडेंट रे. इन्फिनिट पॉइंट्स आया, इंसिडेंट होके इस पॉइंट पे इंसिडेंट हुआ. सो कनकेव के केस में लाइट रे इंसिडेंट होके उसी डायरेक्शन में या उसी साइड में, उसी मिरर के रिफ्लेक्टिंग साइड में ही रिफ्लेक्ट होके किसी और डायरेक्शन में रिफ्लेक्ट होके एक पॉइंट प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस पे एक पॉइंट पे मीट करते हैं. लेकिन कन्वेक्स के केस में क्या होगा, इस डायरेक्शन पे इंसिडेंट होके लाइट रे इस डायरेक्शन में रिफ्लेक्ट होगा और इस पॉइंट पे इंसिडेंट होके लाइट रे सिमिलर टू दिस इस डायरेक्शन में रिफ्लेक्ट होगा. ओके, सो इस डायरेक्शन में रिफ्लेक्ट होगा. लेकिन जब हम इस लाइट रे का पीछे से जब एक डॉटेड लाइन बनाएंगे या एक सेम सिमिलर स्ट्रेट लाइन बनाएंगे, सो ये स्ट्रेट नहीं हुआ अभी मेरा. सो जब भी हम एक स्ट्रेट लाइन बनाएंगे इस तरफ से और इस पॉइंट पे जब एक स्ट्रेट लाइन बनाएंगे, सो देन द पॉइंट ऑफ द इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ दीज टू एक्सटेंडेड लाइट रेज और रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज, देन द पॉइंट ऑन द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस वेयर दे मीट इज नोन एज फोकस. ओके, सो हमें अभी दोनों केस हो गया, एक्चुअली मीट वाला और अपियर टू मीट वाला, दोनों केस हो गया. सो अभी चलिए हम आगे बढ़ते हैं फोकल लेंथ पे. सो व्हाट इज फोकल लेंथ? द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन पोल एंड द प्रिंसिपल फोकस. ओके, सो डिस्टेंस बिटवीन पोल और सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर हम कहते हैं रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर. तो अभी हम पढ़ेंगे पोल और प्रिंसिपल फोकस के बीच का डिस्टेंस के बारे में. सो अब फिर से हम एक कॉनकेव मिरर ले लेते हैं, हमारा प्यारा सा कॉनकेव मिरर, और ये हो गया हमारा पोल. दिस इज द पोल ऑफ द मिरर एंड दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. सॉरी, ओके, ये हम पूरा पॉइंट पे ले ले, पोल ले लिया. ओके, so this is the center of curvature and this is the focal length. Okay, sorry, focus, it is the focus. Okay, so the distance between pole and the principal focus is known as of a spherical mirror is known as focal length. This distance is known as radius of curvature, r. Now the distance between pole and principal focus, so this is pole, this is principal focus, so the distance between pole and the principal focus, so this is the focal length. Okay, it is also denoted by f. Okay, so this is the focal length. और अभी एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बात मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, दैट इज r इज इक्वल्स टू, ये हम आप नोट कर लीजिए, r इज इक्वल्स टू 2f. ओके, इसका मतलब है रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर फोकल लेंथ का ट्वाइस होगा. ओके, इसका डबल होगा, रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर फोकल लेंथ का डबल होगा. ओके, दैट मीन्स फोकल लेंथ इज इक्वल्स टू r/2. इसका मतलब फोकल लेंथ रेडियस का हाफ होगा उसका. ओके, सो आज के लिए बस इतना ही. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.